everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm coming to you guys with a review of the My Scheming Blackhead Removal Activated Carbon Mask Set. Whoa, that's a mouthful. It's basically the charcoal mask that everybody has been raving about at some point. I know that right now it's not as talked about as it was before, because I'm sort of late jumping onto the bandwagon, but I decided to give it a try because I have oily skin. And my pores get clogged really easily, especially on my nose and around my nose. That's where my pores are the largest. And I've seen a bunch of people trying it on YouTube, and I was like, okay, I decided to give it a try myself. So I got this box off of eBay for around 16, I think it was around 16 Canadian dollars. So in US dollars, I believe it's about $12, 10 to 12 bucks, I think. But I think on eBay, that's where you can find it for the cheapest price. So this is what the box looks like. It has, this is supposed to be like the Blackhead, and on the back you have, sorry for the glare, on the back you have all the instructions. They're like in Chinese, and there's also like little parts here in English too. So yeah, let's see what the content inside the box looks like. Okay, so when you open the box, you have 3 different containers. You have step 1 here, and it's the deep pore demineralized water, and I'm gonna show you up close. And then you have the second tube. This is the actual charcoal mask itself. It is the Blackhead Removal Activated Carbon Mask in the black tube. And then you have step 3, which is the Skin Clarifying Pore Treatment Essence. So as I said, I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos of people trying it, and I watched it also to make sure that I was going to use the products correctly, because what happens sometimes with products like this, sometimes we don't use it correctly, and then we're like, ugh, the product is like meh. Which, in the case where we would have actually used it correctly, might have actually worked better. So I decided to watch a bunch of videos to see how to use it first, and then so that now I can actually use it properly and see if it works for me. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is actually going to steam my nose. I'm going to take like a cloth drenched in warm water so that the steam can actually help open up my pores, so that the gunk, I know it sounds sort of gross, so that the gunk can come out a little bit easier, hopefully, and we'll see how this works. Okay, so now I brought you in a little bit up close and personal. I'm going to use the first step, which is the deep pore, the deep pore demineralized water. It's so tiny and cute. It's like, sorry if I don't look directly in front of me, but I have my my screen on the top so that I'm looking if it's in frame. So this is the little tiny container. Okay, what I saw is, I'm actually going to shake it a little bit because I don't know if it's very liquidy. Okay, so I unscrewed the little cap, and what I saw that you have to do is just put a few drops on the areas where you, as you can see, it's pretty runny. Smells good. Smells fresh. It has like a very refreshing scent to it. What is this supposed to do? It's basically go into your pores and kind of soften the gunk into it, so that it's easier for the mask to cling onto it and then remove it. So I'm going to put this on my nose and around my nose, because these are the areas where I'm going to apply my face mask. Sorry for for the attire and the state of my bare face. I know it's not the best to look at, but oh well. And basically, you want to massage this into your skin. And I want to really make sure that it's working that I'm working the product into my pores, because I really want this to work. And also what you need to do is leave it on for approximately 5 to 10 minutes and then wipe it off or wash it off. So that's what I'm going to do. Looking at the bottle like this, you might think that this is going to run out really quickly, but you don't need a lot of it. So I think it's gonna last quite a bit. And also what I think it's nice about this is that they have the expiry date on the bottom. You have the manufacturing date and the expiry date, so that's nice. So as you can see, I have applied the product on my nose and around my nose. You can see where it's basically like a little shinier. And I have nothing on my skin. I had washed my skin previously, and all I did to my face basically is just brows and just a little bit of a lip tint on my lips, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to come back to you guys when this has sit on my skin for about 10 minutes. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so the 10 minutes have gone by. Now I'm going to use this wet cloth to just wipe off the remaining product on my nose. Again, excuse the close-up, excuse my charisma. Sorry, and whenever I say the word excuse, I always have to say excuse my charisma. If you know where that's from, leave it in the comment section down below. Okay, now it's time to go in with the real deal. I'm going to go in with the Blackhead Removal Activated Carbon Mask. That's what it looks like. Okay, I see that the main ingredient is charcoal powder, so that's squid. What language was that? I don't know. Okay, so when you unscrew it, ooh. Can you guys see that? It's so gooey. Plus, I'm such a, oh, shit. Was my nose supposed to be wet? Ah! Okay, so as you can see now, my nose is wet because I have to leave it wet to apply this. This is basically step 2 of this process, and is the Blackhead Removal Activated Carbon Mask. So that is what I'm gonna do. As you can see, my nose is wet. As you can see, it's really gooey, and I feel like I can already tell this is going to be a mess. I look cray-cray. Okay, so I'm going to let this sit on my nose and dry. It says that you should leave it on for 15. It says wait for 15 to 20 minutes until it becomes dry, and then tear off the layer gently from face. So I'm gonna let this dry on my face. Right now, let me see what time it is now. It is 3:25 p.m. So yeah, I'll be back in about 20 minutes, or as long as it takes for it to dry. So see you later.
넌 행복하니 난 행복해 내 가슴에 좋아 벌써 시간을 맞춰도 못하니 다시 되는 애 너를 벗어나게 좀 환하게 널 비춰주는 애 심장을 뜨겁게 가열할게 널 위해 모든 걸 불태울게 수많은 벽 하나 마지막에 예쁘게 아니 뻥뻥이 I don't need you to shit cause I'm a star I don't need you go ready boss 난 내게 붙여 but I'm a butcher 바꾸라니 iPhone You don't need your airplane mode and roll me yoga 현실적에 you know I can't take it more Don't borrow, don't low 팔을 돌다도 팔을 더 내다 저두단 뚜레 관절 Cypher 불법이 나오는 해로 또 완전 I'm just 불법인 내 시를 잃어도 합법 I'm just 달파지를 제대로 다들 hey hey overbay 너들 다 봤어 어디 가든지 사슴같이 예쁜 누나의 princess 나를 보는 이유 눈이 너무 싫대 미친 거 아니다 다이어미 특이해 내게 완벽하게 되어 나의 뮤제 우리 둘이 별의 완전 사진에 너와 몸이 완전 척척강이네 영원히 내 손에 닿아서 샷내게 편지역에 베베 오고 파기 오 베베
Okay. I'm actually hot from like all the singing and dancing around. Okay. Actually, I left it on for longer. It's been dry. I think. Let me show you what time it is first. It is currently 4:02 p.m. Jackson says it's 4:02 p.m. It's been dry. I checked and it's been dry ever since like around 3:50. It was already dry except for like the corners here on my nose. But let's see. It actually sort of peeled off a little bit here because I was like singing. So and this is probably like the dry. This is probably the part that dried first. So let's peel it off carefully. And hopefully, I'm looking here because I have the mirror here. Okay. Let me peel off this side. Oh snap! There's like whitehead bill. Hold on a second. Okay. The corner, it didn't peel off on the corners yet. The nose is what I'm anticipating the most, to be honest. Oh my god. As I'm peeling it off, I can see like the little white heads getting pulled out of the pores. Am I the only one that is like intrigued by nose strips? Whenever I peel off like nose strips, I'm like so intrigued by seeing like all the little white heads. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. Oh, I have like a little bit of a residue, but that's gonna come off easily with some water and a wet cloth. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Whoa. Oh, I also see a few blackheads. Oh my gosh. I'm like so intrigued. I hope you guys can see. Hold on, let me see. This is the one that was on my nose. As you can see, oh my gosh. Look how many whiteheads I had. I hope this doesn't gross you out or anything. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's super like visible on camera. There's not as many around my nose. They're actually like tiny, they're little teeny tiny like whiteheads on on the strip that was like around my nose. But like on my nose, it's so, there's like so many. You can see them like peeking like on the surface. You can see all these tiny little white dots are like my whiteheads. Look how many. And also, like, if you look at it like this, on the surface, you can see all the little teeny tiny, like, I'm actually really impressed. I have, like, oh, here it did come off, but here I have, like, a little bit on the side of my nose. Oh, it wasn't completely dry, but okay, oh well. No biggie. I'm actually going to use my wet cloth to wipe off the rest that didn't come off. Okay, so the last step, I don't know why I said it like that. The last step is the Skin Clarifying Pore Treatment Essence. This is basically supposed to close and tighten your pores. So I'm going to put a few drops on my fingers. And then, oh my gosh, it smells good. It smells like, I don't know, it just smells refreshing. I'm actually gonna put them directly on my skin. Oops. And rub it into the areas where I had the mask. Let me see what it says on the box. It says, Step 3 provides deep moisturizing and hydration to skin with pore minimizing effect, restores skin elasticity for a fuller, healthier, and more radiant skin. After using the facial mask, apply appropriate amount of product on the face with gentle pats to effectively minimize skin pores for a healthier looking skin. So yeah. Guys, if you could touch my nose right now, sounds weird. I know it sounds weird, but if you could touch my nose, you could feel, especially now that I've put the essence on it, it is so soft. So yeah, I would say I would give this what should I give this? I'm gonna give this 4.5 Wild and Sexy Jacksons out of 5. So yeah, definitely if you can get your hands on one of these, definitely do try it because it's not that expensive. It's around $10 American, like US dollars, and Canadian it's around $15. So it's not that expensive, and this will last you quite a bit. You don't have to use as much as I used. This will probably last you a good couple of months because it's not like you're gonna use this every single day. This is something that you would use at most twice a week. So yeah, I feel like that with this tube, it's a pretty big tube, so probably a minimum of 2 months. It should last you with 2 months minimum. So yeah, if you can get your hands on it, definitely give it a try and let me know in the comment section down below. If you have tried it already, let me know how it worked for you, and I will also leave the link to the eBay. I'm gonna leave the eBay link in the description box below for you to check it out if you want to give it a try yourself. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more reviews from me, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.